Okay, Jewelry Diva. So in the last video, you learned how to make the adjustable swirl ring. Okay. So now what you're going to do is, well, I have to keep this one because I have to show you the progress. I went ahead and made another one and I hammered it. So you can make another one, of course, but I want to show you that if you wanted to just take the one that you just made from the last video, this is kind of like a to be continued of the last one. Um, you're just going to slightly pull these two swirls apart so that we have this opening here. We need a piece of the 22 gauge. We don't need this, so I'm going to put that to the side. Okay, because that was getting on my nerves, you guys. You need a piece of the 22 gauge wire, and you need a bead, and that looks like a piece of ice. I swear it's not gonna melt. This is just a glass bead. Okay, so I liked it because it was clear. Clear goes with anything, and then when you have clear against gold, which that's what I'm using, it just looks really regal. Okay, actually you could just keep the ring like this too. What size is this? A 6? That's kind of funky too. It gives it a new thing. But here's the thing. So warm your 22 gauge wire, and I use that because it's easier to use than some of the other gauges. You can also use a 24 gauge wire here, but I'm going to use a 22. Ooh. So when you're wrapping, you're going to start a little bit away from the swirl, okay? Well, no, go close to the swirl because I forgot what I was doing for a minute. You guys, you can trust me though. And you have that tail there. So what I want you to do is take that wire, that little tail, and start wrapping behind, well, around the um around that frame that we have. Okay. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to come in here and get the flat nose. I gotta move this out a little bit. I want to get the flat nose and just squeeze that wire. Okay. And I want to put my loops close. Can you see that? So I squeezed the wire and I put the loops close. Okay. Yep. So you still have this long tail, which you don't have to cut a long piece like this. It's so long it's not even shown on the camera. But that's how I roll. Just slide your bead onto the wire. Oh my gosh, you guys. Okay. And you want to make sure that your bead is nestled between the frames. Okay. So then you see how that wire is laying there? You're just going to start wrapping, but this is because it's so long. This is where I'm going to cut. So you really didn't need that much wire. I just have a habit of using. So now you're going to wrap the wire. Go through there a little bit, holding your bead in place. Ouch. Don't poke yourself. You can always use your round nose for that guide. You're just going to keep wrapping. I got it now, you guys. I don't need that wire. Okay. And I'm just wrapping. Then I'm going to snip that extra off. Squeeze it using the flat nose and just squeeze that wire into it. And there you have it. Now I'm just going to roll this a little bit tighter because I want it to go against that so that nothing moves. And there you have an adjustment to the first ring that you made. Look how fancy that is, you guys. So, can I sing to you now? Because I don't think I really sung to you before. As Drake would say, started from the bottom, now we're here. Bam, y'all. Started from the bottom, now we're here. Started from the bottom, not my whole. Yeah, that's all I know. I ain't listened to the whole song. I think there were some curse words. But yeah, so we have a variation of this ring. Pretty cool. I'm excited about the adjusting life. Did you see? How come I can hardly ever get these rings off my finger? Because they're meant to be there. Ring me, please. Okay, so in the next video, I will show you another adjustable ring. Get ready, get ready, get ready. So grab your 22 gauge wire, and we are still working with our 16 gauge wire. See you soon.